Testing, testing, testing. Am I on the internet? Alrighty, let's see. Good morning, Chris's. How are you? Welcome. There's my camera. There's my camera. Hello. Welcome everyone. It is Wednesday. It is streaming day. My name is Kurt. I am half the time a comic book colorist and half the time a massage therapist. Today is a coloring day. I don't want to get them mixed up. All right. Welcome everybody. So this is Hack Slash versus Body Bags number 2 for Image. Good old Hack Slash. Celebrating its 25th anniversary, I think, next year or soon anyway. Which is kind of insane to think about. But this is written by and created by Tim Seeley. This was drawn by Stefano Caselli and Steve Kurth. They're doing some hybrid special. Somebody's doing faces and somebody's doing hands and somebody's drawing the left side of the body and somebody's drawing the right. I don't even know. All I know is both of them do things and then they send it to me. And I actually asked him, I'm like, what is going on? Because it's not just pencils and inks here. You know, it's like foregrounds, backgrounds, you know. But it's like legendary guys. You know, it's insane. I was looking at if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Steve Kurth, just like his Marvel stuff. You know, nothing major. No huge events or nothing going on. Who knows what this guy does in comics? And then, you know, Stefano. Again, why am I with these? How did I get to work with these guys? I don't know. Somehow. I'm glad I got to. These pages are insane. They're amazing. And so yeah, this is a nice, fun fight scene that I may or may not am supposed to be showing you right now. So forget it if after the stream is over. And this has been flatted. This has been sort of some base colors done that I'm in the middle of doing. And that's kind of where we are with this one today. But yeah, thanks everybody for showing up today. Thanks for hanging out. And if you have questions at any point during this process, please do feel free to ask away. So I'll explain this real quick in case anybody's new and they're like, wait, what is happening? These are the inks, all right? They're all on one layer, and it's on a transparent layer, and it's set to normal mode. And it's set to normal mode, so later on, if I want to do some color hold or change the color of these lines, I will clip a layer, a clipping mask to that for that. Then the base colors, which right now are pretty much the same as the flats. I haven't really changed them yet. I just duplicate the flats because there are things in the flats that are separate that might be the same in the base colors, but I still need them separated. So that's why that's that way. And then there's the panels, and this lets me grab the panels themselves very quickly and easily. And so the page flow for this page I really like is kind of cool. You know, he's reaching for this character. He's looking at the photo. He's going to get punched in the face or in the back of the head, and he gets punched in the back of the head. We get the downward motion carrying us in his arm toward this panel, which flows around here. So we've got a nice little flow like that. So what I want to do, and you can tell he kind of drew this, I think, in these like blotchy things back here, is we want to sort of frame up this a little bit to like direct you like down this little pathway, you know what I mean? And so I'll probably do something in this area to kind of keep you in the middle and not keep you the eye wandering off to the corners or anything. Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. And I'm also on a layer above, and I'll label this base details, let's say. Because sometimes I want things to just be at the bottom, detail-wise, because I want to do colors and lights and things on top. But I don't really want to mess up the selections and the base colors. So I'll just do a base detail, and kind of like I want like blending this a little bit more than it's blended. Stuff like that. And actually, if I don't know what color that's going to be yet, that might not even be smart yet. So for this fight scene, we're going, this is full on like 90s yellows and oranges and reds and purples and pinks and all that stuff in this book. So that is what I'm thinking about on this first panel. Where do we want to start this? I mean, they're in this fight scene, so it's going to be like have a lot of intensity. And we're getting back to like the environment in this panel, so we can kind of blow this one out with like a big starbursty comic booky thing here. And I'm just doing all of this on a hard light layer that's on top of everything else. It's on top of the colors anyway. And I'm going to copy over a couple of layers. Actually, I've already got them selected from the last time I did this. I have 3 layers really that I've been doing most of my rendering on. Why did that not work? Let's see. Check. Control C. Control V. And it copies all the masks too, so I don't know if there's a way to do that without doing that, but and then I'm gonna put the mask back on, holding down Alt. And then this one, what is this? This is a lot of stuff. I'm gonna get rid of all of that. There we go. All right. So what this means is, this is what this really means. Without doing a whole lot of thinking, I can do a cool light, I can do a warm light, and I can do a shadow. Basically, I've got all these colors preset on these 3 layers, basically. So this is a cool light, Kurth, we could call it, and then we have warmth. I can't speak today. And then some shadows. And that keeps everything like really consistent. Alrighty, so this is all not this color. That is that color, right? Oh, he's got short sleeves on. Maybe that is right. Now it's right. Love the Kurth. That's right. I'm gonna do a little gradient on this photo, I think. Do 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 do. Still singing "Hard Light" by Parliament. Pretty funky. I don't know that one. Um, trying to figure out. I think I just figured it out. This is skin. I knew this wasn't right. That. This is skin. I know this is exciting, guys. Bear with me. This is skin. This is not skin. I think it's right. I hope it's right. Alrighty. That would actually be that color. And what I've found works really well for this, because I'm doing this sort of cell shaded kind of thing anyway, is I'm using that inking brush that I what's his name? Reyes. Jimmy Reyes' inking brush. And I think I like the way it looks. And I've been doing that a lot. Because it was already, I mean, I'm throwing a few gradients in there every now and then, but basically doing, what do you call it? Like cut and grad without using a lasso, basically. And when I do need a gradient, I've been kind of matching his like hatchiness. And I think that's been looking kind of cool, and they seem to really like it. Yeah, on this, we're sort of only, on this part, only doing highlights because the shadows are black. Like, there's no shadows to add. Like, so I'm just saying that as kind of a warning to don't ever fall into too much of a rhythm where it's like, oh, I'm doing this on everything, or I'm doing this on everything. It's like, sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't work. The pursuit of hatchiness. You guys are so funny. So funny. Um It's an interesting effect. How do we make this look cooler? Because right now it's just what my flatter did. So if I do like it's coming out of, like it's coming out of the, let's see what this looks like. See, sometimes you run into things you've never seen before, like a hand with coming out of the ether. I'll allow it. Let's see. I saw my first play this week, by the way, since like middle school, I guess. um, A friend of mine was in a local production of A Few Good Men, and it was so cool. I really enjoyed it. Um, it was at the Bay St. Louis Little Theater. It's a Mississippi landmark, and they gave a little history at the beginning, and but I really enjoyed myself. It's the kind of thing that I just didn't think about. It's like who I don't who thinks about going to plays if you're down here anyway. Not that many people. So, but yeah, I had a really good time. Not many people realize it's based on a real case. That really doesn't surprise me at all. Like it's so like technical, in like all of the according to section dash, it's very much like there was a guy next to me that was a former military, and he was like, "Man, this reminds me of like it's taking me back." He's like, "I never got into this stuff, but I didn't want to." Um, yeah, I really, really had a good time. The only thing, of course, there had to be like some like I honestly think they were drunk, which is that's a choice. Um, but when the "you can't handle the truth" line, she's like, like, I mean, there's like 60 people in this place. Like, it's not a huge place. Like, we all know the thing. We all know it's the line. Everybody knows it. Appreciate you letting us all, you know, letting you know that you also know that too. Thank you. You you were an MP, so that brought back memories. Oh, I bet. Absolutely. Yeah, sometimes for dramatic effect. Is this gonna look cool? Hold on. No, it's too white. I need this to be blue. Yeah. It was either the producer or director whose sister was part of the case. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I saw that it was written by Aaron Sorkin, or at least the play I guess was. Um, but yeah, like it was definitely like there's a lot of Aaron Sorkin dialogue in that. It's very wordy in places. So yeah, I was really impressed with the cast. And but yeah, if that's something that's available where you live, I would recommend taking advantage. You can go see um, some real that's some culture, right? I need to what do you call it? Put this in CMYK preview because this blue is not that blue. It's just not. There we go. I knew it was like, why is this blue so crazy right now? Yeah. Now we're looking at it closer to how it's going to look in the book, which is, you know, more CMYK ish. You go to local pro wrestling shows. That's a well, your kind of theater. Hey, it's all theater. It's all theater, right? Less blood in the version that I saw. Um, it was very jarring though. I got to say that one point where uh, there's it was YouTube. I'm gonna have to use like code words. But yeah, there's a guy that ends his own life, and due to something that happens in this thing, and it happened in the play, kind of off to the side, like they saw his letter and then was gonna read it, and then he appears as his character to read the character in his voice, and he's in full dress and everything, and it's like, yeah, it really got people. Yeah, and again, and the guy that was playing Kiefer Sutherland's character from the movie, I can't think of his name. It's not Santiago, but whatever it was, like he was so intense. Like he got a reaction out of people. Like he scared people. Like oh my god, you know. So yeah, I it was just it was a really cool experience to get to get to see that. All right, we have fire everywhere. You watch your dog pretend she hasn't eaten for days. That's enough drama. Yeah, exactly. Because they're starving after a couple hours, right? Who knows if they're gonna make it? How could I obtain inkings to use as samples? Yeah, I mean, you could ask the artists if you like them, or if you have access to ask them. Um, there's also sites like Heritage Auctions for like classic stuff. I mean, you're not gonna ask those guys, but I don't know. It's just for practice, portfolio. Like I don't think anybody's too worried about it. I think it's ha.com. But yeah, you can literally just it's auctioning original art, and so there's a lot of really nice high resolution scans, and so that's cool. Nope, wrong there. And comicartfans.com. Yeah, I haven't checked that one out. or at least not intentionally. Let's see, comic art fans.com. Oh, very cool. Yeah, so you can sort, it looks like, by all sorts of things. Like most commented, probably a good one. That would be fun. Yeah, I really haven't looked for new stuff to do on stream lately because I've had so much work. But like, I I need to find like, I want to find another like big crazy like multi-character like just monstrosity that I can work on for like weeks. Because that was a lot of fun. That the X-Men one that we did a while back. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff on here. So hatchy, man. The hatchiness. I saw another super multi-character cover recently. Gotta remember what it was. Yeah, dang, that is cool. Yeah. But yeah, try out that website too. All right. This is his mask like flying off. Okay, she's like, why is that so important? What is that chunk of thing? Let's see. What else? What else? There's the Fantastic Four 700 wraparound cover. But that's like a new thing, right? Like I don't want to like somebody's gonna color that, and it'll be all over everywhere. I'd rather find something either old or like maybe something that is maybe something that was like colored pre-digital. I think that would be fun. Like do something that people are used to seeing one way, and then do it a different way. What am I doing? Uh, let's see. I love the shape of this. It took me, well, you guys were here last stream, I think. It took me a while to find the exact angle that I wanted to draw at, but I think I finally figured it out with this brush. Like, I really never considered, like, how a digital brush, like, how much the tip, I guess, affects the way that it draws. What am I doing? What am I doing? But yeah, once I got the angle of the shape right, it was like, oh, yeah, this is great. I kind of like working this way, which I don't do very much, but it sort of forces you into really thinking about the shapes you're making when you can't add, when there aren't levels to it. You know what I mean? It's really important. Like the lighting shapes become very important, or more important, I think. The 1988 Marvel Universe poster. Let's see. Oh my lord. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. I do think. Okay, I think maybe this is on the other end of the extreme. I think there actually is another end of the extreme where I'm saying maybe a few less characters than this. Because this looks like a Jackson Pollock, right? Isn't that his name? I mean, hats off to Mr. Ed Hannigan who drew this. But geez. Yeah, well, we found the other end of that spectrum. That was funny. Now let's do it this way. You're back. Welcome back. I think I want to get a little bit darker. Is this what I want to do? Let's see. Yeah, it brings out the fire a little bit more, and it brings them out a little bit more. So yeah, I think I like that. I'm gonna double this warmth layer, which really intensifies everything, and then turn it all off. And then very carefully, everywhere that I want it doubled, I just paint it on. And I'm also using the other selection as the selection, and so I don't have to worry about going outside the lines or whatever. I like how that looks. I really like how that looks, if I may say so. Let's see. Can we expand that? I don't want to select all that stuff. Did that work? It worked pretty well. Now I gotta actually draw stuff. Yeah, I just used the flats to select this and then expanded it by 2 pixels. And it doesn't work exactly, but it saves you a little bit of time. You gotta go get all the little thin parts. Does that work? I think so. Yeah, and that purple that I definitely meant to put back there works with that yellow really well. It's a nice little pop of contrast. This was super intentional. You discorded me a few more suggestions. Let's see. I'm gonna grab all these. That's interesting. The art style is really cool. Who is this? I don't know who this is. Yeah, send me some names on these too. I can't place this one either. I don't know these artists. And this one looks familiar, and I feel like I should know it. Yeah, that's a cool one too. Michael Golden. Okay. Nice, nice. All right. I love these kind of panels. Small and dramatic. So I'm going to select the whole panel. And there's enough fire that we can get like that underglow fire effect. And I feel like if you have an opportunity to do that, I think it's a rule that you pretty much have to. Um Did I probably screwed up that. Yeah, I did. Fill that, turn that back on. All right. So he's in shadow. Does that work as a shadow for him? Yeah, it does. And how do we want to do this without doing? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna paint the shadows away first, and I'm going to focus the most. Stop doing that. I'm gonna focus around his eyes, of course, as a like primary focal point on this panel. But yeah, the variety of shapes you can get out of this particular brush tip is what I'm really impressed with. Um, excuse me. Hola, we are ready to learn. Bestow your wisdom upon us. Hey, man, I'm using your brush right now. Did I summon you somehow? Is that what happens? I use one of your brushes and you show up in the chat. It's like a genie in the bottle thing. How does this work? All right, so I'm gonna make sure that I've got all of that stuff that I just did selected. And is some of that on a different layer, or did I just, that's fine. And let's see, what does this look like? Hold on, let's see. I need to invert that. There we go. Now I want warm, really warm. Yeah, just like that. I think that looks dramatic now. Alrighty, and let's see. We got a little gradient in the inks there. That tells me he's expecting that to be very glowy. Whoops. Just get that, all that. Yep. Alrighty. We're getting close on this page. How we doing? Almost an hour? An hour to render these? I think that's pretty... That's alright. That's not bad. What is missing on this thing? I think I want to... I'm just going to select the photo and what do I want to do here? Like, do I want to change that color of those lines a little bit, or do I not want to do that? I think I do a little bit. That looks better. How's everybody doing? Questions, comments, concerns? You're all bored out of your minds? How's it going out there? These faces are so detailed. I love how... I like the hatchy, inky stuff. And he kind of needs to be busted up a little bit more than he looks. Yeah, you don't take that from Vlad, right? Without a little to show for it? Why isn't the brush working? Because you're using the blender tool. If I had a nickel for every time I'm like, why doesn't this stupid brush work? It's a blender. Ah. Beautiful sparkling teeth. That's right. Exactly. Alrighty. I like this page. You guys like this page? Do I have anything else I can do from this book right now? Nope, that's the last page of that I got ready. And so I have some money shot pages ready that I definitely probably aren't supposed to show. But let's see if there's any I can show. Okay, that one I can't show because of spoilers. That one I definitely can't show because of spoilers. Spoilers. Nudity. Nudity and spoilers. More nudity, more spoilers. There's one. There's one page with almost nothing happening on. Well, something's happening on it, but it's a spoiler, and then that's a spoiler, and then that's nudity. So we can't this money shot arc. The real money shot fans are gonna really like this one. They're gonna really like this one. Oh man. All right. Let me see. There's that book. I don't have any pages yet. There's my book that we inked partially. We partially inked a page the other day. Anyway. So but yeah, this is some of the other stuff I'm probably not supposed to show you, but this fight's so cool. And that's the page we just did. And we'll get rid of that. And there's another cool page you should probably forget. And there's that one. How good is this art? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous is what it is. Face lighting, the light face is spectacular. Nice rendering too. Oh, thank you, thank you. Is Cherry Pop Tart back? I don't think so. I haven't seen her yet in this volume. Who knows? We make no guarantees. But yeah, see, pretty soon I'm gonna have to start drawing like details and things that I don't want to draw yet. I gotta get rid of my badly drawn Jim Lee face. Just like generic grimace number 4. All right, let's see. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, and this is oh, you can't draw on the layer if there's a mask on it. Yeah, so this is the Ron Chan pencil, for somebody asked. It's a very nice brush. It's a free one, I think, or donation or something, maybe. Yeah, ooh, maybe it's not free. Did I lie? I can't remember. It's been so long. It is free. I'm gonna link this in the chat in case anybody, whatever. Yeah, it's a free brush. It does that and it does that at the same time. Fancy. I'm trying to remember what my face really was doing. My book, guys. One of these days it's gonna be a book. I promise. All right. I don't have anything else to work on right now. So what do you guys want to see? Do you have any burning art questions or color questions or anything today? I gotta hop on a bunch of pages that I can't show you after lunch today. But yeah. Nope. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, I'll put this up here while we're wrapping it up. But yeah, I like how it turned out. I like the page, and yeah. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll do this again soon. Been picking up a few tricks lately. Good, good, good. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you next time.